I'm here in a shopping center in Short Pump, and it's pretty quiet now, but just 6 hours ago, there were folks buzzing around here trying to figure out what the loud boom was that they had heard.
Was it really an earthquake?
It was not your imagination. A small earthquake shook parts of Central Virginia, many going outside worried something fell on their home.
What was that?
What in the hell was that?
Make him off to get back to you, okay? I'll do it.
Dude, what was that?
Our newsroom flooded with calls from concerned viewers. The U.S. Geological Survey confirming the 2.8 magnitude earthquake hit near the Wyndham neighborhood.
It's like a quick shake and a kind of, I heard a noise too, like a really loud noise.
I heard a big boom sound.
Residents also report feeling the earthquake in Short Pump, Glen Allen, and Laurel. Lloyd Wendell, who lives in Glen Allen, tells me his entire house shook. He says his wife thought a tree fell on their house.
So I went outside, and she was outside. Neighbors across the street was outside, and they were hollering across, "What is shaking my house?"
Wendell tells me he quickly assumed it was an earthquake, but says it wasn't his first.
I've been through 3 of them in the Glen Allen area and the Hanover area when they had them. So I kind of figured it was an earthquake and plates were probably moving again.
Governor Glenn Youngkin issuing a statement. It reads in part, "Our teams are contacting local government officials now and are working to assess the impact." As of right now, there are no reports of damage or injuries. However, if you have any damage, you are asked to call Henrico's non-emergency number. That number is 804-501-5000. I'm live in Henrico. Chantel Davis, 12 on your side.
Thanks, Chantel. Meteorologist Ross Runner joining us now to continue our team coverage.
And Ross, many people reported hearing a loud boom, but why is that?
Well, Riley and Kurt, well, you know, obviously earthquakes are a shift in the Earth's crust, usually along fault lines, and typically we get a big release of energy. That energy release occurs in 2 ways, either shaking, which we're more familiar with, but also the noise that you heard. We had a lot of reports on social media of loud booms outside when this occurred, and typically that's with shallow earthquakes are more likely to produce that boom sound. When the earthquake occurs a little bit deeper in the Earth's crust, you're less likely to hear the boom, more likely to feel the shaking. In this case, we had both the shaking and that loud boom sound that did accompany this earthquake earlier tonight. It happened at 5:28 this evening, 2.8 magnitude. Now, the center of this, the epicenter, was just under a mile north-northeast of Wyndham. Originally, we got a report that was about 5 miles to the north, and we thought it was in Hanover County, more likely to have originated here in northwestern Henrico. That is a position about 4 miles, just under that, to the north of Short Pump. I got reports on social media of impacts. You felt it out in Powhatan County, Goochland, throughout much of Hanover County, and to Henrico, even North Chesterfield as well. So a lot of us experienced this earlier this evening. Kurt, Riley?
All right, Ross.